Well, welcome back to a brand new video, ladies and gentlemen. Today, unfortunately, we have an illegal one and illegal breaking, illegal breaking update and video for you guys, if you will, today. Unfortunately, Immigration and Customs Enforcement illegally detained an airport traveler with a green card. Why did they illegally detain a airport traveler with a green card and interrogate him? We will find that out in today's episode and legal breaking reporting. I'm going to break that down for you guys and figure out the reason in today's video. This reporting by NHPR out of New Hampshire. This article is titled, Green Card Holder from New Hampshire Interrogated at Logan International Airport. Detained, my editorial edition. And the article reads, a New Hampshire man with a green card was detained illegally, my editorial note, by immigration officers at Logan Airport and is being held by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement at the Donald W. Wyatt Detention Facility in Central Falls, Rhode Island. Fabian Schmidt and family members, my editorial edition, said they are unsure of why he is being held. They said he has recently renewed a green card, my editorial edition, and no active issues in court. Schmidt had been visiting Luxembourg and flew back to the U.S. on Friday. His partner had gone to pick him up at Logan Airport and awaited 4 hours before calling authorities. Quote, it was just said that his green card was flagged, end quote. Astrid Sr. said his mother. She said she didn't hear from her son directly until Tuesday when she learned he'd been hospitalized. Senior described Schmidt being, quote, violently interrogated at Logan Airport for hours and being stripped naked, put in a cold shower by 2 officials, and being put back onto a chair. She said Schmidt told her immigration agents pressured him to give up his green card. She said he was placed on a mat in a bright room with other people at the airport with little food or water, suffered sleep deprivation, and was denied access to his medication for anxiety and depression. Quote, he hardly got anything to drink. And then he wasn't feeling very well and he collapsed, end quote. Senior said, my editorial edition, he was transported by ambulance to Mass General Hospital. He didn't know it at the time, but but he also had influenza. On Tuesday, Schmidt was transported to the regional headquarters for ICE in Burlington, Massachusetts, and then transferred to the Wyatt facility. The family, including his partner, who is a cardiologist in Nashua, have acquired attorneys and been working with German consulate in hopes to have him released on bail. Rightfully, legally, and constitutionally, my editorial edition. Schmidt and his mother moved to the U.S. in 2007 and received green cards in 2008. He moved from California to New Hampshire in 2022. Senior described her son as a hardworking electrical engineer with a partner and a 8-year-old daughter. My editorial edition, who are both U.S. citizens. Fabian said to me that he feels he's very fearful and is frightened, end quote, said Senior. Schmidt had a misdemeanor charge for having marijuana in his car in 2015, which his mother said was dismissed after laws changed in California around marijuana possession. He missed a hearing about the case in 2022 since a notice was never forwarded to his new address. Senior mentioned that Schmidt is successfully recovering from alcoholism and had a DUI that he's been working through and paid off from around 10 years ago. Can a green card holder be deported? It's a complicated question on whether a green card holder can be deported. For now, it remains illegal, my editorial edition, but some protections exist. Green cards grant foreign nationals the right to live and work in the United States as permanent residents. They're valid for 10 years and have to renewed. That's a typo, I think, right there. Quote, only the immigration judge can take away that green card. The Trump administration thinks that they can expand that and do some crazy things, end quote. Curtis Morrison said, who's an immigration attorney in California with experience litigating against the Trump administration. Quote, but the law as it is now, he needs to be able to appear before an immigration judge, end quote. But, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Donald Trump screwed all of that up when he illegally fired all immigration judges because the dickwad thinks he can do whatever it is the goddamn dictator pleases to do. Fuck you, Trump. Fuck your administration. And fuck Elon Musk. And fuck ICE. Since they want to illegally detain people for no apparent goddamn reason. Continuing with the article. The government has to initiate removal proceedings in immigration court, and an individual has the right to go before a judge to defend themselves and understand the government reasoning for the potential deportation. Quote, it's the Immigration and Nationality Act, which describes different kinds of conduct or crimes that could trigger somebody with a green card being deported and put into court proceedings to have them deported, end quote. Gregory Shen said, who is a senior director of government relations for the American Immigration Lawyers Association. The law doesn't always require convictions for green card holders to be deported. Quote, there is a long list of behaviors, conduct, and also crimes. If somebody has been convicted of something that could make somebody deportable, if they have a green card, end quote, he said. Shin hadn't heard of other green card cases like Schmidt's other than that of Palestinian and Syrian student activist Mohammed Khaled in New York City, who's a green card holder who is currently detained due to his protest activity at Columbia University. In that case, attorneys are relying potentially on First Amendment rights of protest. There, right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a illegal, unconstitutional act committed by Donald fucking Trump. Fuck you, Donald. A big fuck you. Continuing with the article. Quote, We have seen a disturbing trend from the federal government to target people who have legal immigration status, end quote, Shen said. My editorial edition, including not just those who have green cards, but people with visas and varying legal statuses. Quote, denying a green card holder admission on such a minor charge would be an extreme case, but it is possible under the law, unquote, said Jesslyn Kelly Widmer, who is an immigration law professor at Cornell Law School, of the pot possession charge and deportation. The reasons a green card holder can be deported include many kinds of criminal convictions, even if those convictions are from a long time ago, and even some very minor convictions. For marijuana convictions, a person is deportable unless the conviction is for possession of 30 grams or less of marijuana for ones who use, she said. Otherwise, any controlled substance offense makes a green card holder deportable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's legal breaking reporting and legal breaking analysis update. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, as well as follow me on my social medias down below if you want to stay up to date on when I post a brand new legal breaking analysis video to the channel. And as well as hitting the subscribe button, the bell icon that is located right below the screen here on the right hand side of the subscribe button. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me get this channel up to 130 plus subscribers. The reason of why I am saying 130 plus subscribers is because after we reach and achieve the goal of 130 plus subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach right after we reach the goal and achieve the goal of 130 subscribers. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, for today's legal breaking analysis reporting video. Please, in the meantime, until my next reporting, I will talk to you guys in the next reporting. In the meantime, please stay safe, please stay positive, and justice will prevail for the right side of the law, regardless of these illegal buyouts.